Bulls for Kids is the home of Dance Marathon at the University of South Florida. In its 16 years at USF, Bulls for Kids has raised more than $800,000 for the kids. They strive to connect three core values: dancers, families, and fundraising through their year-long journey to raise funds and awareness for the kids at Shriners Healthcare for Children, Florida. Bulls for Kids, they join me next on Bayside. Welcome to Bayside. I'm your host, Shelly Sanders. We are talking about Bulls for Kids and their amazing dance marathon. We are talking the Shriners Healthcare for Children, Florida. We got all kinds of goodies in line for you today. But of course, you caught me right there at the beginning. I was talking to the man, Brian Stark. Welcome to the show. You are Bulls for Kids Morale Director. I love that title. You got a dish. Tell me what a morale director is.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of our main initiatives as Bulls for Kids is reaching out really to the dancers, the people who make the event happen.
Right.
And so as the morale director, what I do is I make sure that everybody's having a good time at Dance Marathon. The morale team specifically is in charge of creating and teaching the morale dance. It's a dance that we do every hour on the hour at Dance Marathon as a way to boost morale at the event. We act as kind of like the in between Bulls for Kids and the dancers, so making sure that everybody's informed about different events that are happening with Bulls for Kids around the USF community.
I love it. I love the title too. Everything about it, it's great. So let's back up just a little bit. It makes perfect sense that you guys partner up with the Shriners Healthcare for Children here in the Bay Area. After all, they've got a location there on campus. Talk to me about that relationship and how it came to be and from your perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. So Shriners is located on the University of South Florida's campus. It's been there for a very long time. And Bulls for Kids, in years past, we were working with Children's Miracle Network, which works with other hospitals, but we then realized we have a children's hospital right on campus. And a lot of students do see Shriners as part of the USF community. So I want to say it was 2 years ago, we switched over to Shriners, and we haven't really looked back since. We've made great relations with a lot of the kids and the hospital itself.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It makes perfect sense. And I love how you phrase that. It's almost like a part of the campus, a part of campus life, that community in and of itself. And now it's extended on to, let's talk about it, the dance marathon. I said in the beginning, 800,000 thus far, but what we were talking about is it's actually a little bit more than that. Tell me about the amount of funds that you've raised. Let's talk about the dance marathon itself, and then we're going to get into the monies because I find that fascinating as well. Tell me about it. For those that have never even heard of it, what exactly is that?
Yeah, so Dance Marathon, it's a nationwide kind of event that happens. A lot of different universities do it for a lot of different hospitals. But our event is a 12-hour dance party that I'd like to consider it. What it is, it's a lot of people. We stand for those who sometimes can't stand, sometimes can't dance. We stand up in unity with them, and we just show our support by 12 hours of dancing, 12 hours of activities, 12 hours of music, games, tons of different things. We have awards that we do, and every year we have a different theme for the marathon. Last year we made it around the world. The year before we had it as an Olympic theme. This year, we will be doing a Hollywood movie theme. So
fun.
It's all based on it's a lot of fun.
So dancers are going to dress up in characters from movies or stars? Or
they could. So
am I just asking all the secrets?
What we do is we encourage them to dress as their colors. So we separate them into color teams. We have 4 kid captains. Each kid captain is in charge of a color team. So usually what the teams will do, they will create a shirt in the same color, in the same vein of their color team. But we do have dancers who do come in costume sometime. A lot of it comes to the morale team. Actually, we dress in costume sometimes to fit the theme of the event. It is also based around the activities that we do and a lot of the promotion that we do for the events.
Fantastic. Now I know everybody right now is going, okay, well, enough already. Tell me when, and how can I get involved? So when is this dance marathon?
Absolutely.
Where does it take place? Give me the dish, Brian.
I will. All right. So Dance Marathon will be taking place on February 29th, 2020, obviously. It will be happening at the Marshall Student Center at USF, the University of South Florida.
Fantastic. What time?
Check-in will be starting, I believe, at 10 o'clock, and we will be starting the actual event at 11.
Okay. Now, is it normal for people to come and rally on different teams? I assume different colors, or can any of our viewers participate?
Yeah, absolutely. So it is open to the public. Anybody who goes on our website, www.bullsforkids.org, you can go ahead and register there. Once you register, you'll be put on a color team. There is a mandatory kind of fee that comes with it. We raise money, so we have to
Sure.
do that.
That's the point of it.
Exactly. So we
Sure.
do request that if you do come to the event, that you raise $20 to come to the event. It's not a $20 that you have to pay up front. You can raise it all different ways you want. If you want to do your
You
own
can
fundraiser.
donate it, or you can find somebody else to donate for you. Either way,
Exactly.
That's the website you're going to go to. Also, that's the website you're going to go to for more information or all the information that we're talking about here today. Bullsforkids.org. That's the website right there. I got a great idea. Go check it out while we go to break. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Bayside. I'm your host, Shelley Sanders. We've been talking all about Shriners Healthcare for Children and their involvement with Bulls for Kids and their upcoming dance marathon, which just sounds so awful. Wink, wink. Oh my gosh, how fun is that? I mean,
It's a lot of fun.
come on,
It's
right?
a lot of fun.
It's like, yes, this is my job. Oh, well. Love that. We're also joined now, thank you for being here, Alicia
you.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
I understand your son was a patient with the Shriners Healthcare for Children.
Yes.
And you have been around and involved with the dance marathon since its inception. I love that. Now, we've talked a lot about this dance marathon, and I want to come back to that. As a matter of fact, why don't we go ahead and talk about that really quickly? Because I want to get to your story, Alicia, because it's a big reason why you do what you do. We were talking about monies and how much money you've raised. I mentioned it in the open, $800,000 is a lot. And it's actually even more than that. Talk to me about the goals for this year and what you're hoping to accomplish.
Yeah, absolutely. So, from what I believe, we're a little bit closer to 900,000 than we are to 800,000. But the main thing that I want to take from that is that we are relatively close to raising our millionth dollar.
Sure.
Yep. As an organization, that was one of our goals last year. We came a little bit short. But this year, that's one of the things that we really want to make sure that we do is raise our $1 millionth dollar as a student organization.
Right.
To make sure that we can give to as many families, as many children, and to change as many lives as we can.
Absolutely. So that's a big fat hint for you at home. I would highly suggest that you log on to bullsforkids.org. Get registered. If anything, just come out. It's $20. And that $20, it may seem insignificant to you, but they all add up. And $20 adds up to another 20, and the next thing you know, you could be right over that $1 million mark. And big prayers.
would
I
mean a
hope
lot.
that happens for you all. Now, Alicia, from your standpoint, being the mother of a child who has benefited from the Shriners Healthcare for Children, this is huge. The fact that they have a goal is wonderful and amazing, but these dollars you put into perspective and give us a real live human being to talk to that. What does it mean to someone like you that's a parent of a patient?
It's everything. I mean, with my son and his prosthetics, they've run anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000, and yes, each, and
And we're
that's
talking
yearly.
about a child that's growing.
Yes,
Holy
growing
cow.
fast, and we could not do that on our own. My husband and I. It's a big financial burden to have that on top of other bills, and to have people like Bulls for Kids and Shriners that take care of my son with without the family's ability to pay. I mean, it's amazing that they do that for us.
So talk to me about your experience from the time that you set foot into Shriners and what that experience was like, and then how it came to be with Bulls for Kids.
Oh gosh, Zavi was about 7 months old, I believe, when he had his first consultation, and from there we got his foot. We decided to have his foot amputated at 8 months old. He received his first prosthesis at 12 months old, and ever since then we've been a part of this amazing family. I mean, we have grown with this hospital. They are like our second family, and they take care of Zavi. The love they show him is just beyond anything I could have hoped for as a mom. They're always looking out for him. They just love him with all their hearts, and they do the best they can for him and make sure he has everything he needs. Because of them, Zavi can walk, run, play, and just be a normal, active boy that he's meant to be. And throughout the years, Zavi's been a patient ambassador and for Shriners, and he loves it. He loves talking about this hospital that's done so much for him. And 2 years ago, we were asked to be a part of Bulls for Kids. We didn't know what it was, and Zavi was Team Red, I think, then. And we stayed there. We experienced that 12-year experience with them, and my favorite part is the reveal at the end. And we've been asked to come back. This is his third year as a kid captain, so we're so excited for this year.
Love that.
Yes.
Love that. So this is the very real side of what this is all about. Just hearing her testimony as from an experience standpoint of what it's like to be part of that Shriners family. One thing's for sure, we've had people on before that have benefited from Shriners. We've had Shriners on before. And that is a consistent message over and over again, is that when you think that you're losing something, you've gained so much more. And Zavi's in our studio today, and you would never even know it. He is a sparky little boy. I love it. So talk to me, now that you've heard this testimony, what's that like, knowing that what you're doing, not only are you doing something that you're passionate about through dance, but you're also doing something for others, and it's with a purpose. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I am actually very grateful that I've gotten to know Zavi over these last couple of years. The first year that we moved over to Shriners was my first year with Bulls for Kids, and Zavi was actually one of the first kid captains that I met. And I will say him, as well as a lot of the other kid captains, give me, as well as a lot of the other people in my organization and a lot of people at USF, they give us inspiration to keep on doing what we do. The reason we do this is because we have these kids who come across these obstacles in life that a lot of us sometimes would not be able to conquer. And sometimes we do, but not with the same mindset that these kids do. It's inspiring to see these kids go out day by day and live these normal lives despite the things that they've had to come across in life. And the least that we can do as a student organization, as a community, is make sure that we are behind them, show that we're in their corner, and make sure that we can do everything that we can to make sure that these kids feel included.
Love that. Love that. And I get the sense you can actually feel that, and obviously it's even touched Alicia here in the studio. So these are the reasons why it's important to get out and support your community. This is a great way to do that for sure. If you just want to come out and watch, I think it would be a blast just to go out and watch. $20 can go for a lot of things. Make a big difference in these lives, and if anything, participate. Now, how does that work real quick? So you get assigned a team, a color team, and then you just take turns dancing? Are you dancing the whole time?
You're dancing the whole time. So what you do is, you register. Once you're registered, you get placed on a color team. That's when me and my morale team, we come in and we let you know everything that you can do about the, about the event and about the organization, and everything that you can do to help support.
Absolutely.
And then once you actually get to the dance marathon, it's a lot of woo-ha, like, I'm on this color team, a lot of color pride, a lot of team pride, and making sure that everybody just has a good time.
12 hours, it goes by quick, I'm sure. Time flies, as they say, when you're having fun. Bullsforkids.org, that's the website. You're looking at it right there. Bullsforkids.org. Come on, get out, get involved, help them hit that $1 million mark. All right, you log on to that website, figure out how you can help out. We're going to break. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Bayside. I'm your host, Shelly Sanders. We've been talking all about Bulls for Kids and their upcoming dance marathon, where the funds go to benefit Shriners Healthcare for Children. And without further ado, I'm here to introduce the superstar, the man of the hour, Zavi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How excited are you about this dance marathon?
Really excited.
Really excited. Now, I tried to talk you out of your kicks there because I love those tennis shoes, and you absolutely told me, didn't even hesitate. Nope, right? And you're wearing that color because why?
Because I'm Team Purple, and I like to wear it because of my cousin, cystic fibrosis.
Okay, right on. Not only are you just amazing, you're also thoughtful, and you're thinking about your cousin. I love that. So, Brian, this is the reason why you guys do what you do, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Zavi's one of our kid captains. He is just a prime example of why we do what we do.
Sure. So, Zavi, tell me a little bit about yourself. Okay, first of all, I know you are an amazing, you play travel baseball, not just a little rec league. You are the man, right? What
Yes.
position are you?
Shortstop and second base.
Shortstop and second base. That's incredible. And you're a champion slider, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love that. So you're pretty fast then.
Yes.
Right. I love that. So okay, not only are you a baseball player, you're probably phenomenal in school, right?
Yes.
Right. You are always on the honor roll.
Yeah.
And you're so cute. So you've got all these things going for you. Talk to me a little bit about this dance marathon.
So dance marathon is like when you dance for 12 hours. They let me bring my friends so they can hang out with me while I'm like dancing or like playing, and they have all these different rooms. They have like an escape room.
Oh, wow.
They have like a playroom, food room, and then like this room that the kids stay in that like are the ones that are the kid captains, and they like provide a lot of food for us and like a lot of games for us that we can play all day.
Yeah, awesome. I think you're pretty excited about the food, huh?
Yeah.
We hook them up. We hook them up with all the food.
Oh, I love that. So if you were telling somebody who might be watching, maybe another kid, maybe somebody close to your age or even a teenager, what would you tell them if they're thinking, I don't know, do I want to do this? What would you tell them?
I would tell them that like you'll probably like it because like it has like some stuff that I like and you may like too, because it's not everything just one kid likes. There's a majority of kids that likes a lot of stuff.
Sure. Well, they have even an escape room. They thought of
Yeah.
everything, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wow. So, okay, do you have a signature dance move?
No.
Nah.
I used to dance. I used to dance a lot,
He was really good too.
Right?
but then I just stopped.
Yeah, because
I moved on.
you're a captain now.
Yeah.
So you got captain things to do now, right? So as a captain, what do you do?
So like you have this whole team that BFK sets up for you,
Uh-huh.
and like how Brian is gonna set up all the teams,
Sure.
and then they dance for you, and then like at the end they reveal money, like how much money they raise for us.
Okay, do you have a goal personally for your team? Do the teams raise money?
Yes.
Okay, what's y'all's
And-
goal? Team Purple, right?
Mhm.
Okay,
I don't know what my goal is yet. I just want it to be like
a lot.
a lot, so like it would be good for Shriners.
Sure.
Let's make that goal happen a lot.
I love that. Okay, challenge Tampa Bay area. You heard it from Zavi himself. He needs a lot of money to be raised. And so this event is taking place at Marshall Student Center at USF. And that is actually, I love that, leap year day. Leap day? Leap year?
February 29th.
February 29th this year. If anything, come out and just hurrah and cheer on these kids and all the people that are dancing. $20 is the minimum amount you can donate. I highly advise you to get a team together. I think this would be a great thing to do with some of your employees, some of your co-workers, church groups. I don't know, you guys are good at being creative. bullsforkids.org, that is the website, bullsforkids.org. It'll give you all the information if you just want to come out and support them, or if you want to get involved and actually do this thing, do the dance marathon, 12 hours. It'll go by fast when you're having fun. Go check it out. We're taking a break. Thank you at home for joining us this week on Bayside. And of course, thank you so much for being here. And Zavi, thanks for coming, buddy. Hope you
you.
get to keep raising that money. As a matter of fact, Mom told me during the break, they've already raised $4,000. Well on your way to raising a lot more. So there's your hint. Go check it out. Bullsforkids.org. That's the website where you can get involved. You can help out, donate, get some fundraising going of your very own, perhaps even come out and dance. All right, we'll see you next week. I'm Shelley Sanders.